Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this week's edition of Southern Woods and Waters. Hope you're all having a great Thursday evening in with family tonight, enjoying the show. Hopefully staying warm because it's gotten pretty chilly out there, but that's our time of year, and I'm awfully excited about this coming weekend, and I know a lot of y'all are as well. We've got a really neat story to share with you guys tonight. We're going to take you along on a super exciting deer hunt, along with Parker Vantrease as he goes after a deer with a bow that he built himself. Now, you guys have seen Parker on the show before a couple of times, and you're going to see him a whole lot more on the show in the future. So, Parker, thank you for being here with us tonight. Can't wait to start talking about the story of this bow laying here in front of us that you built yourself and hunted with this past season, or the past few weeks.
Yes, sir.
And looking forward to sharing that. Mike Adams in town with us tonight, all the way from Muscle Shoals, Alabama.
Thank you for having me again.
How's everything going down in Muscle Shoals?
The smallmouth are beginning to run.
They are. My buddy's been catching some good ones down there at Wilson just the last few days, so it's game on down there on the smallmouth right now.
In front of my house.
Yeah, he'd probably wave at you. He ought to stop by for a cup of coffee some morning when he comes through there. I'll have to tell him where you're at.
Cost him a fishing trip.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, Parker, we're going to get ready and go on over into the video pretty quick, but I want you to tell me just right fast, where did you make this? This was at a school project?
This was a senior project that we did at DeKalb County High School. Every year, the seniors for the past 20 or so years get together with a carpentry teacher and they make a bow. The school usually pays for your materials and everything.
Yeah.
And so over the course of a couple months, you turn out a beautiful little bow if you take the time and effort and put it into it.
Well, you did it, man, and you put it to work. But let's jump on over to the first segment of Parker's hunt, out hunting with the longbow.
Good morning, y'all. It is Saturday, October the 2nd, 2021. I'm just about to hit the woods this morning, and I wanted to invite y'all to come along with me. Let's hope I can get this camera work down pat. This is my first time messing with it, so we're going to see what I can come up with. Hope y'all enjoy it. out of here. Bring them deer off. I might be thinking about coming back over here. They're looking awful hard. Well, now that I finally got the raccoons out of the tree, I had about 6 or 7 deer underneath me this morning. Right underneath me. I don't know how good the video turned out. But while all that was going on, there's 4 or 5 raccoons in the tree. I know a couple might have fell out. I know one at least fell out of the tree trying to get down. But 3 of them came down the trunk right here behind me not too long ago. So I'm just gonna sit here and see if them deer don't circle back around or if more don't come out of this bedding behind me. That was a bunch of deer. It's the most in one sitting I've seen yet. But they were moving that way. They gotta be over here to my left so I can shoot because I'm right-handed. They were all over to my right, and then those raccoons about fell out of the tree on me. And the deer didn't like all that movement, so right about the time she got over here close enough, needed a couple more steps, and she didn't like all that movement, so they all took off. I'm gonna climb down, and I won't be back out here this evening. I gotta haul hay, so be nice and tired so I can sleep good tonight and try to get back after it in the morning if it ain't raining too hard. I'll see y'all then.
All right, guys, it's time for this week's Wild Game Forecast. It's been sponsored by our friends over at Wilson Bank and Trust. You guys can stop in to see them at one of the 28 Middle Tennessee locations. They've been taking care of all your banking and financial needs now for over 30 years. Be sure to tell them thank you for all they do for us here at the show. All right, your forecast is looking pretty good for this weekend, guys. What do y'all think?
Well, we've got good moon this weekend. We have this cold snap coming through here. I think Saturday morning it's supposed to be about 30 degrees.
Yeah.
No wind, 6% chance of rain. I think the wind's from the south-southwest where I hunt. It's perfect.
It ought to be just right. And you mentioned that moon real quick. You know, I believe a little bit in that moon. You know, a lot of people are running back and forth on that. But Mr. Haley, who we listen to quite a bit around here, this is his favorite 4 days of each month right now. So when Mr. Haley says get in the woods, it's time to get in the woods.
Yeah, you put your boots on, strap up.
You put your boots on and strap up and get to the woods. So it's that time, guys. I have seen multiple bucks chasing does in the last 3 or 4 days. It seems like just a few days ago that switch kind of clicked on.
Right.
And it is game on this weekend, so it ought to be just right.
We've gone from pre to chase in what, 3 or 4 days?
Just 3 or 4 days.
Yeah,
so it's really changed. It's that time. Guys, we want to remind you to follow us on Facebook. Keep up with us there. We're going to let you guys know how our weekend is going. We are going to have cameras all the way from East Tennessee to West Tennessee this weekend, trying to capture some good footage for you, and I think it's going to be a great weekend. You can also find us at swwtv.com. Find links to all of our sponsors and all of our past episodes there as well. We'll be right back here in just a minute with this week's Pictures of the Week and some more Southern Woods and Waters.